Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Yellow Jackets have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will go to work first. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Off play action on first down. Makes the grab.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
He's got his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's fourth and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and we're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line. This defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
He'll do it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A little screen to the running back. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Going right to work up top. Wide open downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. On the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Turning it on. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Now need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the catch near the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They try to pop a run on the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up in different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hits him in stride at the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. Let's talk about Alabama. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
Really nice job by your quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. And he rolls
exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
Going to swing it on second down. Give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The give from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. 3rd down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They boot it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. There he goes! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Army is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Blanchard and Davis and Dawkins among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to Florida Atlantic.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Blasted as he lets it go. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
First down for the offense.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Powers forward. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it in there again. Scored the touchdown. Got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback.
31, Georgia Tech, 15.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Henderson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on offense?
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On third down, he drops the throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complementary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back home. Go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups, too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's higher. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They kick it away on fourth down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Catch in the middle, it starts. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Reads it, fires complete. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Lost to throw again. With the catch, it starts. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll cut the lead to 13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Makes the grab. It starts. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to be ready to execute the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Moffitt. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Now, when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 21 over Troy. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Wants to throw on third down. Extending the play. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Here comes the 2-point try. On the ground. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The short hands, it's Moffitt. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Completes the shuffle pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown there.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here's the pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Great job by pass defense down here with their backs against the wall. They're doing a good job really constricting these windows for the quarterback to throw into and getting pressure on the QB, making them pay every time they drop a quarterback back to throw.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Big kick here. Can claw them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Alabama pushing the tempo.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Catch and stride inside the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard. That'll pull them back to within 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's fired. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moffitt. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Makes a man miss. Oh, another great move. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown tie! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Out of the end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high-percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's fired. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll go right back to the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. It starts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. He'll do it himself. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
Right on target this time. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Fakes the grab. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. The old coaching cliche, go win every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.